and you're watching Finnish Knitting Stories, which is a video podcast about knitting, yarn dyeing and spinning, but mostly about knitting. Welcome. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as kettuknits. I'm glad you found your way here, and I hope you enjoy my podcast. This is episode 2, and I'm coming to you from Finland. It's a warm and sunny day outside, beginning of July 2020, and I hope you enjoy. Let's begin with my Finnish objects. I have 3 of them this time. I showed all of them in my first episode. They were still in progress, and now they are finished. The first finished object is my new summer tee. The pattern is Kadonnut tie by Marika Lepistö, Finnish knitwear designer. You can find it on Ravelry, also in English. I will add links in show notes. And this very simple pattern with the round yoke, short sleeves and beautiful large lace pattern. Here it is. I knit mine in size large, and I used about 240 grams of fingering weight sock yarn. This is my own hand-dyed yarn, Kettu Yarns Everyday Sock Merino in color Good Morning. I used 2.5 skeins, a bit less. I think I have like 64 grams left. So here it is. Still a bit damp. I finished it last night and then I blocked it quickly and put on the sauna floor to dry. Yeah, it didn't. I think I might wear it tomorrow. I'll put it back to dry. Okay. There, I'm very happy with it and I think it turned out great. I generally think merino is a great material for summer because it's not too hot, and then in winter it's not too cold in it. Okay. Oh, what am I wearing today? I'm wearing my Nordiska sweater by Caitlin Hunter, Boyland Knitworks, that I knit in Finnish sheep wool. It's all natural shades of Finnish sheep wool. It is a bit warm. I'm wearing it over a very pretty linen dress that I just got a couple of weeks ago from Not Perfect Linen on Etsy. Yeah, many of you are asking what am I wearing, so here. Next finished object is this big woolly thing that I made. It's a cardigan. It's made from 100% non-superwash wool. I actually had another cardigan that I did not like. Then I took it apart and reused the yarn for this one. The pattern is the Sunset Cardigan by Neringaruke. I'm still not sure if I'm saying it right. I'm very sorry. If anybody knows how to pronounce the name, give me a tip. So it's this big woolly cardigan. Knit in garter stitch, sleeves. I'll try to add a picture of how it looks on me. I wore it yesterday. It was a bit windy outside and this was great. It does not wind through it. This chunky cocoon. I really like it. I used a full kilo of Drops Eskimo. I do not remember the color code, but you can find it on my Ravelry project page. Yeah, and 20 balls I had, and I used almost all of it. I maybe have like 10 or 15 grams left. Yeah. Oh, and if you're looking for the same yarn, Drops just renamed it. From now on it will be known as Drops Snow. You can find it from the retailer page on garnstudio.com. Botanicshawl.com. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. This one I'm definitely gonna wear. I already did. Okay, next is a pair of socks. It was a mystery knit along by Sara from My Cup of Knitting. It was a fun one. I love mystery knit alongs, and we knit a pair of socks with this beautiful, beautiful pattern going through them. Yeah, they are pretty. I'm very happy with them. The pattern can be found on Ravelry as Mountain Path socks. Yes, by My Cup of Knitting, as I already said. Also a Finnish knitwear designer. I like knitting Finnish patterns and using Finnish yarns. That's why the podcast is named Finnish Knitting Stories. And last time I promised to show you another pair of socks that I have knit, also by Sara, from My Cup of Knitting. These are Taimi socks. I was in a test knit group, and these are so pretty. The pattern can also be found in her Ravelry store. Yeah, and both of the pairs will go into my box of socks. Box of socks is this kind of thing organized by Nonna Neuloja. She has a podcast on YouTube, and you can find her on Ravelry. The idea is that you take a box and you knit socks all year. The target is 12 pairs, but you can make 24 or more, and then you put them in a box, you store them for a year, and then around Christmas you either take them for yourself or give them as gifts. My box is making noise. It's a metal box. Sorry for that. I have 6 pairs here so far, and I'm planning to make 6 more. Yay. And I have this very pretty box from Iittala, which is a Finnish company that makes glassware and all kind of other things. It's pretty, isn't it? I have cups with the same picture and bowls, plates. Yeah, they are our Christmas plates. Still making noise. Okay, yeah, that's my box of socks. I think I might show you all the other socks some other time. Those are all my Finnish objects. I don't have anything else. So let's quickly go to my whips. What do I have on my needles right now? The first one, cute bag. This is by Antler and Acorn, and it has a sheep on it. I bought it on Etsy. Couldn't resist. It's the cutest. It was my Christmas gift to myself. Okay, yeah. The first project, I just started it last night. I saw it on a picture on Instagram, and I knew I have to make it. It's a Botanic Shawl by Stephen West. I really had to make it. I don't know, it spoke to me. It was calling my name. I started it last night. Here is mine. It's a super mini shawl. So you use a solid color and then a self-striping sock yarn. The pattern was designed for Zauberball and Stevens yarn. I think bicycle could be the bicycle, but I'm using Kettu yarns in color Fog. This is a single ply merino. I'm using that as my main color, and then I'm using Zauberball as a contrast color. In the pattern you're supposed to use 2 of the same color, but I did not have. I have 2 different ones. I have quite a stash of Zauberballs on my shelf. I don't know. There was time when I was obsessed with them, and then I bought quite many, and I still have maybe like 6 or 7 left. It's really fun to knit with these. This is color 2364 Tonspur, And the other one I have a label here. It's 2308 smoking area. This. So far it's just green, but I can't wait for this pink to come in the picture. You can see it's getting darker, and then it will change the color. I think this is a really fun knit. It's absolutely mindless. You can watch something or listen to a book and knit it, or watch Netflix. That's the best. I need one of those always on my needles. But, yeah. So that's the first one. Then I have a pair of socks. Here. I started a pair of socks. I'm knitting them in a Finnish sheep wool non-superwash, hand dyed by me. This is Kettu Yarns Kotiwool sock, color Viikuna Fig. They are so cute, and the pattern is the sheepy, a bit rough wool. The pattern that I'm using comes from, I'll put that away, comes from 52 weeks of socks. It reads socks over there. It's by Line magazine. I think everybody knows this book. Most of you probably have it. I'm in love with it. It's so pretty. The pictures are dreamy, and it's a great source of inspiration and ideas. Yeah, I'm knitting Unity socks by Nina Tanskanen, and they look like this. I think they have very sweet pattern. It's simple, but I really like it. How the rib is changing into these braids, and I think it's really pretty. So here, next thing, I haven't cast it on yet. Where is it? It's here. Yeah, now it's the weekend when we were supposed to have Jyväskylä Knit Festival in Jyväskylä, but sadly it was cancelled and we're staying home. Some people still went to Jyväskylä because they had hotels booked. I didn't. I was supposed to go and sell my yarns there this weekend, but not happening. But on a positive note, Tiina from Tititu arranged a mystery knit along, and you know already I love a mystery knit along, so I had to take part. It will be a shawl. The first clue is coming out today. I can't wait. I'm sitting, my needles are hot and ready, and I'll show you the yarns I'll be using for my shawl. This is my trio. These are hand dyed by me. This is Kettu Yarns Merino Tweed, which has a tweed merino base, and the colors are Fog, Dusty Rose, and Heather. I had sets in my store. There aren't many left, but yeah, if you don't have yarn yet, you can still get some, or dig into your stash. And I think everybody has something at home. It's recommended not to use too busy yarn, because I think there's something interesting coming. Nothing too crazy and speckled. More calm, solid or semi-solid colors will work best. You can also use just two colors, but then you need another skein of either. Or maybe just one color. That works too. It's a great shawl, everything works. So I can't wait for the first clue. It's coming out today. It will also be in English, so you can find it on Ravelry. I will put link under. And it's dedicated to Jyväskylä Knit Festival. It's called Toivola Macau Mystery Knit Along, and Toivola is the place where festival is happening every year. I visited there last year. It was really fun. I met people, I bought some yarn, I saw great things, and the atmosphere is fantastic when everybody just sits and knits together. I think it was amazing. I'm very sad it's not happening this year, but oh well, the situation is what it is, and hopefully we'll see next year. Yes, so that was it. I don't have anything else on to show you except, yeah, purchases and acquisitions. That's a quick one. I have not bought any yarn, but I did order a book. I ordered it a while ago and now it arrived. It's this Cast On Bind Off by Leslie Ann Bester. I got mine on Book Depository. It just arrived. I browsed through it. I have not read it yet, but it has a lot of great things. These are basically cast on and bind off methods, like here. I think it's fun, and I found a lot of new things, and there are different ones, and I think I'll learn something new. Now I just need to cast something on, maybe a pair of socks, and to try new cast on method. So this little book, very cute. Okay, so another quick episode. Weekend is coming. I'm planning to be at home with kids, maybe do a bit of gardening, a bit of yarn spinning if it's not raining. I like to spin outside. I have a lot of wool to wash and card. I just got a sack of fresh wool. My husband is complaining it smells. He says it smells like on a sheep farm, but no, nothing to do. I'm aerating it now, and then I'll be washing wool this weekend. I got white and black or dark gray. Yeah, it's pretty. I'll show you sometime later. But yeah, that was it for this time. Thank you for watching. I really hope you enjoy. If you'd like to get notifications about new episodes, subscribe below and give me a thumbs up. And have a great weekend. Relax, knit a lot, do something fun. Thank you for watching, and moikka!